Hey you guys, my name is Hannah and welcome back to Piece of Hannah, and it's Octoberween, so I'm sorry for like the crazy delay in videos this week. I mean, I've like a week off now, so I'm gonna try and like make up for lost time, but the hurricane and like everything kind of threw everything off. So we're back with this game called Disturbed that I don't know a lot about. I saw some screenshots and it kind of reminded me of that I don't remember the name of it, but like Nightmares or something similar. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. That's not good. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day, you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. You've made up your mind. You're going to do something about it. Cool. Ooh. Hey. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. It's like creepy, like, go to the crops, go in the house, go in the shed. Let's go look at the crops. It reminds me of, what were those, like, scary stories or something? And, like, the drawings were terrifying in those. That's exactly what this looks like to me. Just smudged pencil drawings. A path divides the crops. You have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as a growling blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand there, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. Cool. I'll grab a mushroom, sure. You kneel down and grab a mushroom. As you begin to rip it off the ground, a cloud of spores spray from the mushroom. Your hands begin to burn and melt as you observe them. What? Slowly your body shrivels up into a dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die, eventually after crawling about on the ground. Your adventure ends here. Okay, we'll never pick the mushrooms then. Alright, good note. Okay. I'm gonna change these preferences. I feel like I sped up the text a little too much. Spooky. Let's do another one. Cow's sick, land's quiet, there's some poison, you gotta do something about it. So I'm gonna go to the crops again. Oh god, this is bad. I'm gonna want to do like every possible ending. Okay, I don't really want to mess with the cow again. Let's just follow the path. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. Don't see why there would be something helpful in a random cave besides something scary. There's a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. That's nice. You notice that there's a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight found outside. Further into the cave. Before you take your next step, a large bear emerges from the darkness. We're friends? It's okay. You realize you made a terrible mistake even thinking that something helpful can be in here. That's what I thought, but you said there might be. Let's fight it. You scan the ground and notice there are numerous rocks. You can grab and throw at the bear because that's what you should do. Don't do that. If you ever run into a bear, don't. You begin to do so as the bear approaches you. One after the other, you throw rocks as hard as you can. Ew, those eyes. The bear charges at you as you bend over to grab another rock, tackling you to the ground. The bear bites into your neck. Your body quickly goes limp, and you die. Your adventure ends here. Okay. Let's try that again. You gotta do something about it. Okay, so maybe I need to go down that path, but later. So let's go into the house. Oh, that scared me. Okay, entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blight. I use the word blight a lot. Outside the house has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems would just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Typically, that's what I would do. But let's read the journal. Dear Journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Beth Ann also is doing quite well. Never disappointed with the milk she provides the cow. It's pretty lonely out here, I guess. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. She keeps staring at something. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Yeah, ... Dear Journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone just steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment, well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. Okay, so I couldn't go into the shed anyways. I need to find the key. I woke one night to a foul smell I have never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. It's those mushrooms. I should make a trip to the city, see what it's about. So that's the last journal entry. So now I need to go to the city, I guess. Let's see what's in the chest. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. Can I do that again? Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Oh, no. Okay. Let's just go back outside. I'm afraid if I lay in my bed, everything will just crawl up into my house and I will die. Let's go to the shed in case we know where the key is. Door won't budge. You remember locking it, but you don't know what to do with the key. Can I click anything but the options? No. Go to the crops. Okay. Follow the path. No, we don't need to go into the cave. You come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Sure, might be some tools. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. Is that the key to my shed? After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lives there is a kind fellow from what you can recall. Maybe he is home. I mean, if he's nice, I hope. You walk toward the structure and knock on the door. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key. I don't want to open his door. How rude. You decide to help yourself in. Oh, but that might mean... Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You're overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Yeah, looks like he grabbed all his stuff and ran or something. Inspect the book on the table. You pick up a book and start to flip through the pages. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. The day's trading went smoothly. Thank goodness. What I'm thrilled the most about is, however, as one of my buddies mentioned to me that the conclusion of our day, apparently there's a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. What a good catch I can make, and I have to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick, but what can be done about it then? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. These past couple weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under and I've lost nearly everything I own. Reading. This has pushed me to extremes, but that can't be helped now. That means he might have been the dude that stole my stuff. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying and there's nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you get chills running down your spine. So he bailed. I should probably do the same. But I kind of know what's in this trapdoor. You observe the trapdoor and notice a lock keeping it closed. With a key, you unlock... Oh, the same key unlocks both. Okay. Without thinking, you travel down... No, I didn't want to go in it. Walking down the steps leading below, the air attacks your body with a piercing cold. You notice immediately there's a woman chained to the wall. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her. You feel darkness surround you as you stay in this awful place. Hey, you okay? You tremble as you try to form the words in your mouth. Woman, you there, let me out of here. The pressure of such demand makes you freeze. You take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. What got you locked up to begin with? What does it matter? Let her go. You'll never believe me, even if I told you the truth. Something brought you here. Please have mercy on me. I mean, I think it's pretty weird and creepy, and that no one should have to hang out down here, myself included. She's probably gonna kill me. She's probably gonna kill me. Every time I try to help out someone, they're gonna kill me. Oh, thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength but starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you. Hey, baby. I will now do you a favor. What seemed to be the face of a helpless woman disappears as a horrible image manifests itself before you. You feel the chilling grip of a bone, hands lock onto your arms, energy flees from your body, and you fall to your knees. You feel the essence of your life slip away as everything goes black. It is unfortunate that your journey ends here. Okay, so from the last go, we learned that there's nothing of value in the shack, right? Except you talked about a pond or whatever. And there's a demon babe in the basement, so we're just gonna leave her there. So I'm gonna keep the key and cross the bridge. Maybe I can use it somewhere else. You can cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that has happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under a tree and sit down, getting comfortable. You tilt your head back against the tree and gaze into the sky. I don't want to take a nap. I feel like I need to get out of here as quickly as possible. But I'll pick at the grass. You pick the grass, the blades, and you reach the ground begins to shake before you can get up. Roots from below sprout. What? And grab around your leg. Are you kidding me? You turn around to see a large, angry face looking back at you. Your jaw drops in horror. No sound or scream escapes your tongue as the tightening grip of the roots squeeze what air is left out from your body. Your adventure ends here. Go, 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 go. Okay, I won't mess with anything ever again. Except I guess I have to take a nap. Okay, can I... Okay. Okay. Can I save? Yes! Okay, so we gotta save now. I don't know if that'll make it any faster, really, than just clicking through, but... take a nap. Your eyes close and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. That's a good one. Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. Skeleton babe? A bad feeling then overcomes you and you realize who this is. You try to wake yourself up. Oh, you wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. Who was that? All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now. You reach a point where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? Dark, light. I'm gonna go right, just because it looks more ominous and that might be better sometimes. This game, it doesn't matter, I don't think. You reach the end of a pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. Let's inspect the tree. Little tiny hole. You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand into it. No, you don't. Okay, whoa. You look and see something shiny in the hole as if it were metal. Feeling around with your hand, you find 3 knobs, one on the right, one centered in the middle, and one on the left. I think maybe that's a mechanism to open the gate. And I don't want to just willy-nilly pick. So go to the gate. You approach the gate cautiously. Enter. Hey. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. This is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There's a fountain before you with statues on your right and your left. Oh, options. Should I go back and push the buttons? Should I, inspect the fountain? Probably shouldn't have. You feel a slight pull towards the fountain as if it were calling for something. No. Inspect the statue on the right. Before you stands an old angel statue that is broke in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there's only 2 remaining fingers on the angel's other hand. Okay. You feel you should keep your distance and just observe the statue. So, noting that was the one on the right? And it had a 2. So, that might be useful. Now let's look on the left. That's a 1. You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding a book in one hand, the other with one finger pointed up toward the sky. You feel it best to leave the statue alone. So, left was 1, right was 2. So middle is probably 3. And I bet I can't enter Invisible barrier. It must be some sort of magic. Exit the gated area. Okay. Yes. Let's go to the tree. Yes. Press the knobs. Okay, so left was first, right was second, and then middle was the fountain. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. So, did I do it right? Let's go find out. Okay. Enter the tower. I didn't do it right? Left was 1. Right? And then right was 2. And then the middle was 3. Right? Maybe I should go back to the other direction. Save? Oh, wait. Go back to where the path split. So let's go left this time. Oh, after continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up toward a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably wouldn't have even noticed. I wouldn't have noticed a trail that I'm on. Which way do you go? Oh, so there's another sneaky little trail. Let's follow the weird trail. Ooh! Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. I thought it was just a sword for me to take. Inspect the grave. You approach the grave, you look at the sword with intrigue. Oh, hello, sir. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. The sword, may I have it? That'd be pretty cool. The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of a pure essence can free me. A rare hope, like a flower found in the darkness. So I don't want to just grab the sword, so I'll back away. You listen to the specter and leave the sword. The figure fades out of view, so continue on. You pause to see that there's a lake nearby. The trail continues on to your right. Inspect the lake. You step near the lake and look down into it. So I gotta remember, there's a lot going on now. It got really intense. Resting underwater is an orb of some sort sitting on the bottom of the lake. There's something strange about it, as if it were calling to you. Is it the light in the darkness? Dive in? Close your eyes and jump into the lake. You open your eyes to see the stone sitting before you. Start to make your way towards it. A large fish comes into view. It quickly notices you with its mouth stretched open. And I got 8. You try to fly for the surface of the fish catches up to you. Quickly find yourself helpless for the creature. Womp womp. You close your eyes as a giant fish rips your body apart with its teeth. You die a very painful death. Your adventure ends here. Okay, well, I think we made enough progress for one day. I'm digging it though. It's kind of fun. It's like, it reminds me of, honestly, it reminds me of like Neopet stories. When you would, I don't even remember in like what format, but it was like early HTML, and you could, I think, and you could like write stories and give, oh my gosh, it's like all kind of coming back to me. I used to do this all the time, and you could have like options and like links, and they would take you to another page, and it would be like the result of what you clicked, like a story. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. That was a lot of time spent on Neopets, especially in that region, I think. But I dig it. I mean, it is what it is, and it's pretty fun. It's not like as terrifying as I thought it might be, but I'm digging it. So leave a comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe for some more Octoberween, spooky, scary Halloween. So even more of my Halloween sweater and my spider ring. I don't even know if you can see that. Spider ring, focus. It's not gonna work. I don't know, whatever. And we'll see you next time. Bye.